Welcome to Crown Trick. This is a roguelike in the vein of Crypt of the Necrodancer, where it's very block, move, turn based. There's no music to dance to, but every time you make a move, the enemies make a move. It has the permanent upgrades like most roguelikes do. They are all within the Hall of Reincarnation, the place you go back to as soon as you die. So, of course, we're going to do the upgrades first, and then we will do a run or two. One of the cool things about this one, I don't care what to say. There we go. One of the cool things about this one is when you're at the one shop, you can tab through everybody's shops to make it a little bit easier to upgrade everything. All these people I slowly unlocked and saved, so that's why they're here to help me with my upgrades. I'm recording this video right after I actually won a run. So it said I unlocked some new things. I'm not sure what they are yet, but we'll see what kind of upgrades I have, and then we will do our run. So the Vault of Souls has things like gain more gold, retain more gold after you're defeated. It's very Rogue Legacy-like. This helps you retain your shards, which are the blue upgrades, the blue upgrade cubes that I'm currently negotiating with how to spend right now. The item shop lets you carry more things in your item stacks, increases damage as I get a little bit farther. The smithy I have not unlocked yet. Number of cycle enters this room increased by 1. So we will start this path a little bit, where, so now I have more choices of how to start. Consume soul shards, choose 1 of 3 or 4 for weapons. Okay, so this will let me, it looks like it gives me boosts for when I start a run. Alright, let's see which ones I got. 20 HP, 20 deal damage, max HP minus 80. That seems intense. Reduce breakpoint when time damaging enemies, 10% damage. Did that actually do it? It did, okay. The Atelier, I believe that's how you say that. She, excuse me. She helps us recharge our elixir, which the elixir gives you a heal as you're going through your run. And then the familiars are monsters that are helpers, like environmental attacks and things of that nature as you go through your runs. We will see some of those shortly. The dragon looks cool. If it's bright orange like that, it's usually rare. I'm probably going to hold off on these, I think. Do some other stuff. Finish that. The items in this are very, I guess we'll call it Borderlands-y Diablo, where there's common, rare, extra rare, ultra rare, crap like that. There are also slot machines and gachas, where you can gamble to try to get better items. That is actually one of my favorite parts of this, the gambling nature. Okay, so now that I beat, down below was day 1. So now we're on day 2, different options to continue the story. The story in general seems like I'm trapped in a dream. We're trying to figure out how to get out of here. Alright, Gears of Sorrow seems steampunky. Witchcraft of Fear. Tower of Sinners. Witchcraft. Tsunami of Rage. Calm the Ocean. Let's calm the ocean. So now we will go to sleep and fight our nightmares within our dreams. Okay, so that's our special perk. Enemy breakpoint is reduced by 1. You'll see how that works in a second. Tons of things on the screen. Top left-hand corner are permanent upgrades, cash, and dream keys, which give you unlocks in certain rooms. Bottom left is a character, obviously. That's my HP and magic. Left bumper is the elixir, which heals you 75%, I believe. As I unlock little one-time use weapons, they will be on the right bumper. X is a blink, which does not count as a move. We can move into any one of these spaces that are around you. It helps when you're trying to plan out how to do different moves. Y, B, and A all become environmental helpers when we get to that point. You start with the treasure chest for some reason. Alright, so these are just random potions. Let's grab all these right away. So now if I hold right bumper, I can choose between my my different items that I've received. And the relics are the one-time, we'll call them upgrade. The one-time upgrade for the run. It's this relic, when the shield expires, obtain a buff based on unused absorption. As we look at the weapons here, they show you the line of attack that they do. So spears go 2 lines ahead, daggers go 1 space ahead, and the Staff of Scorching Flames goes 2 spaces as well. Alright, so each hit has a 15% chance to cast fire on the target, make them scorched. When your attack percentage reduced, having that defeated game HP as well. So while this deals more damage, I don't want to take damage the entire time I'm playing, so we'll grab the staff. There's a staff. And now these are familiars that we can be friends with. These are all things I've defeated one time. It unlocks them as an element you can pick up. I do not think I've used any of these. Alright, so become invincible. T-slash looking thing. Pumpkin Man does an earthquake affecting everybody and charges at the target and deals stun. I think I've used him before now I think about it. The water dude traps people in bubbles and releases a water dragon, dealing 85 water damage to 4 targets. If a target is already drenched, generate a new water dragon. We're gonna try the dragon now, or water spirit. So you get 1 to start, you can get 1 more as you go through your run. As you can see at top right hand corner, as we go through each room, we'll eventually unlock. This is definitely gonna be some sort of battle because there's a gate right here. So here we go. Okay, this is a battle. What's the clock go? Oh, it makes people stop. Oh shit. Okay. So here's the way the battles work. If you see now, I'm in the 1 red danger zone. That means when 1 move he will attack. He'll do it on this line, obviously. If you look at the flashing 3 shield on him, that's how many damage he can take before his shield breaks and he can't do anything. When you stun a monster, you deal bonus damage depending on how fast you stun more monsters. So I probably wasted the little stopwatch. I can just sidestep him to get out of the way of this. You want to blink down here. You can look in any direction you want to without counting as a turn. Only moves and attacks count as actions. Your blink shoes recharge as you run around, as you defeat monsters. So you start with 3. It fluctuates as you go. So we'll do attack for 1 damage. He's right in front of me, so I'm going to hit him again. So now he's broken. So for 7 turns, he will be stunned. If I can stun more things and touch those little feet icons that are in there, I boost up the amount of damage you do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blink up here because it doesn't count as a move. Smack him. Now see, now we're up to a bonus 20 damage. So just to keep using the magic, just to see what it looks like. That's a stun one. I'm going to summon the water dragon. Took him out. He's unstunned. So you have 1 damage within that little cylinder now. I guess that's a square. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Alright, next guy's coming up. Same kind of deal. We're going to blink out of the way. Hit him with the break. We're now broken enough people in a fast enough time. We're doing 100% damage boost. Alright, so we let that go. You can also skip turns if you want people to just walk towards you. So he's 2 squares away from where I can hit him. So we're going to skip a turn. He's going to cast magic. I'm going to cast magic as well. Alright, I misjudged that. That's fine. Alright, so I'll let him keep walking towards me. There's still more monsters back there. There's 2 monsters back there. We will skip a turn, get him to come forward. Hit him with the water dragon. Blink to the side of him so he can't hit us. Break him. Should be able to hit both of them from here. I was incorrect. Blink down. Finish him off. Alright, so now... A bubble trap that grows every 2 turns. Bubbles make him drenched. Okay, so he should have 1 bubble right now. Come over here. He's drenched now. If we use the water dragon, deals more damage because he's drenched. So I have to hit him with a break and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, apparently gets off his sword or horse. That's fine. So my bubbles are huge now. I can put a couple of those permanent upgrade cubes as we were going. And this room is done. Spring of Balance is powerful enough to affect this realm. Choose 1 2 pools of water. The pool in left will corrupt the Dreamrealm. All sea creatures will be weakened. However, the mysterious Cetus will rain its wrath upon us. The pool on the right will purify the realm. All creatures will be strengthened by the purification. However, the mysterious Cetus will be pacified at the same time. Can't you do both? You can't have your cake and eat it too. That seems fair. So any floor that has these little tiles on it, you can fast travel back to these rooms in particular. That's how you figure out your fast travels. I've never chosen either one of these things before. So we're going to pollute to hurt the sea creatures, piss off whatever the Cetus guy is. I'll continue. So you see my mana recharge as we came in here. The dream key is for those special chests or special rooms. I'll see one shortly. Obviously, this is all bad stuff. I'll use it. Come over here. So sometimes they do crazy attacks. As you can see, it starts in the middle, works its way out. So we're going to teleport up here to at least dodge the first attack. I probably didn't have to do that since he got stunned right away. That's okay. I'm really hoping to find one of the gambling rooms in this run. Alright, so these are the familiar crystals. This is where you get your second teammate. The pharmacist does poison things, shown we saw earlier. And the swashbuckler for damage to weird line. Horses again. Alright. We're gonna get poison. And now, since we've unlocked the room that has one of those things, fast travel over here just to save some time. I did not even remember seeing a path back here, else we probably would have went this way in the first place. Okay. So, certain rooms have challenges. You can get up to 3 crowns of rewards, depending on what you do. This one is don't really move other than blinking. So that is what we will do. Alright, so one of these poison things should be good. Alright, so this will poison everybody. Okay, poison does not... Oh, I'm walking around too, that was stupid. Okay, so I definitely probably screwed up. But I wanted to do with the challenge. I whiffed on that guy because I misjudged what tile he was on. I whiffed again because I misjudged what tile he was on. So if I would have did a perfect 10 there, I would have gotten better treasure out of this chest when we open it. Can fall off the cliffs. It's my own stupid mistake. I probably screwed myself out with a little bit better drop here. So we get the dream fragments. This is how you confirm the story. What do you do? Okay, seemingly nothing. That's fine. So when it has those crazy doors like that, this is a sub-boss. These are usually the guys you unlock the crystals from. See, there's a lot going on up here. Okay, so he's next to me. Back a spot. So I'll be honest. Usually when people go up in my business like this, I usually get a little aggressive with just swinging at them constantly. There's still a guy there. Crap. Okay. Oh, so I'm taking a hit. That's fine. Is there anything I can do to stop this in any way? Alright, so he's stunned. Full damage boost. Okay. So he's done. New entry is the Ghastly Sharpshooter. That means we have unlocked him for a helper. We're going to get all the goods here. It's a Relic, which is the one-time run boost. Every time attack is dodged, deal extra damage. Deal wind damage, just chance to create a Typhoon. Obtaining buffs, chance the second buff will be obtained as well. We'll do the double buff. Venom Fangs is a weaker weapon and still just does one spot in front of us. I don't like those kind of weapons. So as we see now, we've unlocked the Ghastly Sharpshooter. I'm going to replace him with the Pharmacist just because. So this is a Dream Key room. We have one at the moment. The scrolls is usually a short-term thing. The open papers with pictures on them is blueprints that you can use to unlock new items in the future runs. So of course we will grab that. So we can find, if we can find another key, which we probably won't at this point, I can go grab one more blueprint. Right. Obviously, you don't have to clear out all of every floor every time. So this is the little face right there, means that's the way to the boss. So of course, because it's a roguelike, we're gonna keep going. I think that was probably not the right thing to do. We're probably supposed to move this over some way. Cool. Did not expect that to happen. Just once I start, you might as well finish. Alright. I don't think you heal between stages. So I'm going to hold off for a second here. So if I don't heal, we're going to use my elixirs. If we do heal, I'm not going to worry about it. Definitely did not heal. Burn one turn on that. Alright, so this is arrow that deals damage to all targets in its path. For each enemy killed, the skill power of the skill will be increased by 10% this round. So that's kind of cool for boss fights. And the other one is deal 1 damage to 7th in front, converting all ground effects into slows the arrow and draw them towards the caster. So this will probably pull them towards me, and then you're supposed to use the other skill. Oh, I fought this guy before he was a pain in the ass. So this is probably pull him towards me. I'm going to use the other one. Deal damage. Hit with fire. I forget what this move does. So we're going to go over here. Alright, so I know he starts bouncing around when he's doing this. I got the break on him. Smack, 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 smack. One more. And now we're going to get away. As you can see, he also likes to close the room up here as we go. I had a hell of a time beating this guy the first time. So if I get him stunned one more time, we should be good. Alright, now this should hopefully stun him. Success! From all the other runs I did, he's actually the hardest boss that I usually have to fight. So I'm glad that was pretty easy. Again, we have a relic back here. Extra options we open. Minimum damage is always more than 20. Buff expires. There's a chance the buff goes back. So this one's blue. So by default, that's better. Now I got a stat scroll, which does skill power up by 5%, attack up by 3. Go attack up. Hop in the steps. Alright, and we are down on the next floor. So this is where the shop is. So first you heal. Then run over to the shop. You can apply random aspects to your weapons if you want to. As soon as we walk by this little teleporty thing, our blueprint's going for the next time. So up here are items. Up here are relics, which are the one-time run things. And then we also have the new items if I want them. So rifles and pistols are kind of cool, but they are bullet ammo related. So you get, if you look up top, there are dots. So each dot is one bullet, and you have to take a turn to reload. I'm not going to use those right now. What does this do? 50 more damage to enemies. Underscores the buff. So I'm burning. Okay, I'm gonna get the Typhoon one now because we have a wind guy now. It's 3 bosses per level or per like floor run, whatever you want to call it. So maybe we'll get through this whole thing again. Also, like any good Zelda game, you can break the box to get some cash. So, just in case it wasn't apparent there, one of those guys threw oil over the ground, and since I have fire, you know how that works. Mutual address effects increase critical damage by 20. I kind of like the setting people on fire thing. So I'm not going to sacrifice that for anything else. I rarely ever use the items I have on right bumper. Probably noticed that by now. This kind of looks like a puzzle. Alright, I'm going to stop screwing around. Let's keep cranking this up. I wonder if it affects like the final boss fight. Alright, he definitely triggered something. Holy crap. It's just a switch if we want to. I'm gonna leave the dance with who took me. We're doing so good, pretty good so far with this this cast of characters here. There's no reason to give up on it now. These big obelisk-looking things are usually like a random chance story conversation deal. So this parrot is metal, seems rusted, stuck in a cage. Try to talk to it. So we can put coins in the pouch and find secret rooms, or we can leave. We'll waste the money on secret rooms. That seems way more fun. There's another dream key up there, you can see. So I am kind of rushing through to get into here, but I can do that, which was the point of that whole expedition right there. Everyone's coming in hot right now. I'm standing in the fire tail. Did not realize that right away. Sick. Alright, it's gold. I don't even care what it says. More story, as always. Don't really care what it says. I'm not here for the lore. If you're here for the lore, you go right ahead. You get this game. You read it. Alright, so this is a bomb that blows up in a couple turns. This is Sever's Servant to do damage. Alright. I guess a combo is considered from first break until last break. So that's good to know. Got our blueprint. Hopefully we make it to the end. Grabbing that relic. Use a dream key, get the relic that was get 2 common relics for the price of 1. I probably need to warp out of that room because the exit's right here. I do want to try to fight this boss and kill him since we have a blueprint. So let's see how this goes. So the thing that's counting right in front of us is one of the bombs that I can drop if I wanted to. this point, I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. But hey. Let's try to finish it up here. Let him take some hits for me. Is this going to be enough? Ah, okay. There you go. That's a run. That is a run. If I probably could have paid a little bit better attention, I probably wouldn't have died there. I thought about using items when I had like one hit left, but you know, I don't like using items for no actual discernible reason. I just don't think about using them until it's too late. So what else can we get here? Damage roll items increased. Maybe I'll start using them then. More gold. Retain shards. Retain shards. There you go. That is Crown Trick. It is out now. Feel free to pick it up if you like roguelike games like I do. As you saw, this is more turn-based than just straight through run and guns, hack and slash. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this, and I will see you next time for more tricks. Lates.